Hello freelancers, welcome to our class. In this class, we are going to learn how to amplify the audio signal, in this case through a speaker. We know that the camera for the concierge has a speaker. We can speak up and also listen, but we can amplify this audio, this sound through a speaker, through a column. Because here our camera provides us with the feature of audio out and the audio in. If you have a speaker that is already amplified, you can use it in a more practical and objective way. The tip is to note, use this speaker just for demonstration. If you have to use it passively, it won't work. Honestly, if you have an amplifier or the speaker is already amplified. But for this to work correctly in audio, we have here two eternities. We have aux and G. We have in and G. The G will be the negative, for example, in this G. Here I will not connect. If I want to amplify the signal here in these speakers, I will have to use AUX because I want to have an audio output. And the G, I will also connect to the negative and the aux to the positive. If I want to use a microphone to speak over long distances, regardless of the project, or I will use the in and the G, where the in will be positive and the G will be negative. For the microphone, we should go configure it on the camera and set it to inline. For the speaker, there is no configuration on the camera. We simply connect it here physically and can speak and listen practically without further ado. Let's in practice see how it's done, not the connections. It comes here when we are making the connection, folks, as long as we know that this audio output here allows us to amplify the audio. Here on the G, we will connect the negative, and here on the high and the positive. This high is to amplify for using a speaker, and here, the in and the G, we will go here on the in positive, on the G negative for the microphone. So in this lesson, we are going to talk about amplifying the audio. For that, we have to connect. Let's get. This is the jack. This jack will connect directly to the amplifier or the amplified speaker. Let's make the connections here. The positive will connect the audio. The positive on the high. And the negative. It goes to the G, which is the negative, which is the grounding. Now, let's test how the audio from the speaker will come out. Let's see this in practice. I will connect the Wacom Net here to test, although there will be interference because the camera is very close here. Let's go testing, just to see how it works. Just me testing. See you next time. So this is how we can amplify for projects where, in various ways, there are fields, airports, we can alert in a certain residence where there might likely be a robbery. We can speak in real time on this speaker to be able to prevent major damages and have the power to prevent major damages, prevent it from being robbed. So this is a technology from which we should extract greater resources, making the most possible use of it. So here we have the amplification of audio in real terms.